Hi guys, Kirk and Jay with Kirk Giordano Plastering here. I'm going to show you folks how to go over this redwood lath the best way, especially for a homeowner. We're using accelerators, but I don't recommend anybody use Portland cement and put accelerators in it unless you know what you're doing. Notice this wood looks wet. All that wet is a bonding agent. This stuff right here, it's not blue like my normal Weldcrete bonding agent, but it doesn't have to be. Anyway, I put that to get rid of all the dust because nothing adheres to dust. Anyway, I have some hot mud here. What's hot mud? That means it's got accelerators in it. And most of you folks who watch what we do, you know Kirk doesn't like to come back 2 and 3 times unless it's a whole house or big walls. If anytime I can get away with doing same day, I do the same day. All right. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm filling that key. That key is made for the first coat of stucco to adhere in. Now, I'm just taking it this way, turning my trowel, and popping it in there. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, there it is. I'm giving it a little bit right over here. All right. Now, as far as a vent, they're going to put a vent in this. And I tried to get them to put it beforehand, but do they listen to old Kirk? No. Anyway, they're going to have to squeeze that vent in, make it work. And he says, Kirk, I'm a carpenter, I can make it work. Just do the damn stucco for me. All right, there's that half. Now, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to take a scratcher. And all you homeowners watching this, this is how you should do it. You scratch it first. Do I need to scratch that? Not really, but because I'm doing my next coat in a minute. But you homeowners, if you try to do both coats, I'll tell you, it takes a lot of practice. And to get this mix just right also takes a lot of practice. So unless you have that practice, just scratch it. You see, my hawk right here is holding a lot of stucco because it has the accelerator in it. Otherwise, it would all just fall off the hawk. In fact, I would say I have about 15 minutes to work with this stucco, and it's going to be hard as a rock. So, I finished my first coat right here. And again, I recommend any of you homeowners trying to do this, stick with just this first coat, like that. You do it, and you come back, wet your scratcher, and scratch it. Here's a tip, guys. The deeper the scratch marks, the better. I've got the tape on here for when it tells me don't go any deeper than that. But if it's just very light, you're not going to leave much room for the next coat to adhere in those scratch lines. Therefore, you will not get that desired mechanical bond. All right, so my second coat now. Nothing to it. Put it on here, and I'm just putting on about another ½ inch. The guy who's actually doing this says, Kirk, that wall's going to be covered. You don't have to worry about making it pretty. And I thought, oh no, we're going to make it pretty. In case you don't cover it, I don't want to have to come back. Matter of fact, I don't want to have to come back unless it's for a different project. All right, we take that. Now, I think I got just enough mud in this bucket to put my second coat. Find out in a few minutes here. There we go. All right, 2 more scoops, fat scoops, and I think that'll do it for this bucket. But at the same time, I think that's all I need. Again, these guys want to do this vent after I'm out of here. I say whatever they want to do is their business. Okay. This is my second coat. Again, guys, if you've never done this before, do not try to do 2 coats the same day. In fact, if I didn't have Jason here, I wouldn't be trying to do 2 coats. He actually knows how to mix this cement. You see how it's pyramided up here. He mixes it much better than me. So because I have him mixing, I can do this. Without him mixing, then I could not do this. I could, but it'd take me close to 4 hours just to do this little bitty project. Another thing, people call me and say, "Hey, Kirk, how do you do it so fast?" That's because I got somebody mixing. Okay, I got some extra mud. I'm gonna put it right here just to feather this mess in. A little tiny bit of Stucco lath. What are the odds that Jay would mix it right on the money? Well, he's been doing this a long time and he's pretty damn good at it. Okay, so what I want to do is square this off. What I do is I just take it, pull it that way, take this side, put some mud on it, take my trowel on edge, pull it that way, because we want that vent when they bring it to set as close as possible. Now I'm going to take some water on my trowel, get it wet, put it under here and cut this back. Okay, so that should work. Last thing I'm going to do, guys, is take my sponge float. That's the little holiday under here that unless you're on your hands and knees won't see. All right, now I'm going to take a sponge float and float this. What does that mean, guys? That means this finish here, which is about as easy as they come, is what I got to match. So I'm looking at it and I got a clean sponge float. What that means is, for me, is I turn it twice and put the clean side on this wood edge up here. Dunk it in the water, clean it again. Why? Because I want to keep the wood here clean. I got 2 tries. Once, now this way, twice. One more time to get the last bit of wood showing, and that's over here. I'll clean it, and now that I've got that wood clean, I can just go ahead and float and stay below the wood, meaning I don't have to clean that wood again. And now I just float all this out, and I'm just using a little bit of water. And if you guys do this, and I have a lot of people call me and say, "Kirk, every time I try that, it all comes off." Well, that means you don't know when to dip this float. I know when to dip it in myself, where right now it was starting to drag and it was coming off. So I dip it in, clear it off, clean this little outlet here, and feather this in right here. And we start here, and we just feather this in. See that, guys? Just little circles. Little circles. If you get some drag marks, clean your float. I'm cleaning my float, and this float has definitely seen better days. It's somewhat beat up, but I can make it work. We'll go inside here. We'll go in here. We'll take this one and put at a slight angle right there. Otherwise, to try to make it straight without the vent in first, not going to happen. Now, last thing we're going to do is finish this 45 right here and float it. Now, actually, right here I'm a little hollow, a little bit hollow, so I'm going to put a little bit more there, but I'm going to finish this off. Okay, so where could I take some mud from? I could take some mud from right here and fill that piece up. All right, we fill that one up and we float it in. Float it in there. This isn't science, guys. This is all practice. And even me, you look at it, and as you go, you see things that are wrong, adapt and just fix it. Anyhow, guys, I'm gonna finish this up here. You see how we do it over redwood lath. And again, guys, take it from me, scratch at first unless you're pretty good at accelerators. We're using aluminite plus Jay mixed it for 10 minutes in a bucket with Portland cement before adding the aluminite. Anyhow, my name is Kirk. I'm with Kirk, Giordano Plastering. We thank you for watching, and as usual, we'll see you guys on the next one. Once again, folks, we thank you for watching, and I really enjoy all your comments.
If you guys like this video, please click the like button down below, and also if you enjoy what we do, subscribe to our channel so we can keep making these videos for you.
My name is Kirk.
And Jay.
We thank you for watching, and from the entire Giordano family, we'll see you on the next one.